Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our AngelBobsOmni playthrough. In this episode, we are going to start by getting some light here. We are going to work on science, and we're going to automate it to a decent rate. Generally, I settle for one science per second to be enough, but I think I will go for... I'm trying to decide if I want to do 3 or 4 science. I think 4 science per second is a good goal for the mid game, and then obviously as we get towards the later game we can improve that. Gosh, that's overdoing it though. I'm not going to need 4 science per second. Yeah, I don't think 4 science per second is necessary. Let me kind of scroll down a little bit. Once I get into some of the... Because all of these researches are just, 100, 200, etc., etc. It's once you get into the Omni upgrades for like ore extraction, which I'm having trouble finding them. But even these are like 100, 150, so... But it's these upgrades that are a little bit more. But even that's only 350. The final one is 870, so 4 per second is too much. I'll go for 2 per second. 2 per second feels right to me. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is get some stone brick laid in the new city block, and we need about 20,000 for that. And then I will make another set of city block area. I'll make another city block, I guess is the words that I'm looking for. Okay, so we'll do that. And then go lay the stone. I do need the corner brick recipe. Don't get run over. Where's the cornerstone? It's in here, right? Yeah. Corner bricks. Okay, so line that up. Oh, I should delete that one and that one. Those are not really necessary. Because if it's a T-junction, it might not have those. Okay, so you just line that up. Go to this corner. Bam. And bam. Okay. And then we will get a large swath of bricks. Fill that in. Walk diagonally. Fill that in. Walk diagonally. Okay. This is a little tricky with all the belts, because belts like to move you around without your consent. I'm looking forward to belt immunity. Okay, get this corner figured out. Perfect. Okay. It's definitely easier to fill in before you have belts anywhere. There we go. Alright. All done. And now I will work on filling in the next one, too. Now, for the science one, I feel like it's going to end up being fairly large because intermediates that I'm only going to need for science, I'm going to make in the science block as well. So I'm going to do one of the 1x2s vertical... I think with the I, maybe? What do I want with the T? Probably with the T. We'll do this one. And then we'll just have to erase that middle intersection here and make it a T. So this one, oh, I don't, right. Let me just work on placing stone first. So corner bricks, let me get that settled. And unfortunately, my radar doesn't cover this far south, so I'm going to have to explore a little bit here. Oh, good. Okay, I couldn't remember if blueprints were allowed to be placed in unexplored areas or not, and it looks like they are. I just couldn't see that it was placed. So let me get this going. I might actually not have enough brick for all of this. I'm not totally sure. Let's see. 2. I'm sure I missed a couple squares in there, but I'll get them later. Once the trees are gone. That all filled in. Deal with that intersection later. I might have enough. Let's see. It's gonna be close. I think I'll be short. Probably like a couple thousand, maybe. It's gonna be very close. Yep. Sweet. Okay. So then I'll need some rails and I'll need a lot of signals. So let me grab a couple of stacks of those boards because I will need them. Also, let me get rid of this omni-fused wood because that's just annoying to have. And then we'll run back up here to get all our junk that we dropped in the silo. Well, I'm very pleased with this city block design so far. It's been really fun. Okay, so I want to grab all this stuff back. And probably just another 6 to 8 stacks should be good. And then let me go grab some rails from the mall city block. And at some point, I need to go deconstruct this whole base. Once we have science going, I can just deconstruct all of this. And that'll be fun. And then we can put some city blocks here on the edge. I'll put the depots inside of a city block rather than having them outside the city block design. And then, yeah, we'll only have beautiful city block goodness. So what am I doing? I'm grabbing rails. Those are down... I can't wait for logistics bots just to be able to bring me things. I think 1,000 might actually not be enough, but we'll see. And then rail signals. Probably 40 of those is enough, and then I will need more than 50 chain signals. So let me grab a couple more stacks of iron. Start with that. And let me just get rid of some trash. Those are all trash. I don't need regular miners, though. Those should go back to the tier 2 miner input. Otherwise, we'll end up with a lot of wasted resources. And then 5 more cargo robots need to go into this network. Okay. So then nanobots, crap, need more of those too. And then we'll plan out red and green science and blue science as well. Because that's the next thing to do is blue science. So I'm just going to go straight from red and green and blue together. What am I doing? Nanobots, top right. Right here, I'll just grab all 200. because it's going to use quite a few to finish out the city block stuff here. I do think I'm going to run out of rails, but I'll at least be able to get most of it. And yeah, so we decided we're going to do 2 science per second. So let me just kind of begin. I guess we'll just modify this one. So we'll add a recipe, science, red, and... Oh, is it not called science? It's just like... Oh, no, it is. Okay. But that's blue alien pack. Where's the regular? No, we're missing something. Those are all the different colors. What is it actually called? Chemical science. Do I need to research it? Oh, that's probably why I can't see it. So let's research the prerequisites here. We need silicon. But why wasn't Logistic Science Pack showing up? That feels weird. Transport Science Pack is the name of it. Anyway, so we'll move that block up. This is going to be output of 2. This is going to be an output of 2. And then we want Chemical Science Pack. I still don't understand why it's not showing up. Under what name is it? Because it shows up here. It's called Chemical-Science-Pack. It's not hidden. Okay, I'm clearly doing something wrong with Helmod. I didn't mean to click on that. What is going on? Chemical Science Pack is red. What does red mean? So they all show up here. Are they disabled for some reason? Something wrong? What is going on? Why are they disabled? Something is very, very wrong here. Oh, that is not made in any buildings. That's not good. That's not good at all. What the heck? So that I will have to dive into why that's the case after this episode. Why is Chemical Science Pack disabled and not able to be made in any buildings? Huh. Well, it shows that it can be made in assembling machines here. So why is Helmod not seeing it? Then is my final question. Maybe we are okay then. Chemical Science Pack. This has show disabled on it though. See, even the Transport Science Pack isn't showing up. What is happening? Maybe they are hidden? I have no idea. Or locked? Nope. Oh, wow. The translated names somehow didn't match. That's really weird. What the heck are they called then? Oh, maybe item names is Science Pack Gold. I don't know. It says Chemical Science Pack right there. So I have no idea why the translated names wasn't working. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay, recipe's fine. It just wasn't translating properly for Helmod. I can't say why that is. Let me just make sure this whole intersection got crafted. Looks like it's good. Nope, there was a couple missing pieces. Okay, so that intersection's good. And then this needs some new things. So we're gonna have to have engines, new electronic circuits, sulfur, and sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide's pretty annoying. Sulfur is going to be fairly simple because we can just make sulfuric wastewater directly from Omnicwater, which does feel a little bit like cheating, but this mod pack makes things hard enough. I don't feel like it's cheating. So we can just kind of make sulfur directly from Omnite pretty easily, rather than having to do like a sulfuric wastewater loop, which is normally what you do. And then, what else? So then we've got sodium hydroxide. Oh, I keep trying to walk while I'm making Helmod. So sodium hydroxide probably will just come from saline water. Because I think sodium, you can make it from salt. I'm trying to remember last time I played C-Block. You can make it from salt in a water treatment plant, I believe. Is like the best way to do it. But you end up needing, I think, blue science to be able to do that in the first place. Although I'm not seeing the recipe, but I know there's a way to get, maybe it's saline water. You can get tons of saline water from yeah, I don't know. You can get a lot of salt from these desalination plants. I just don't remember exactly how you unlock those. Because otherwise, yeah, it's this one. You can make crazy amounts of saline water easily from regular water, but we can't do that till we have salination plants, and that requires red circuits and concrete and brass. So we can unlock them, but we can't build them, and aluminum. So all kinds of stuff we don't have. So then saline water, let's see. So we could make it from a bunch of hydro plants, or we could make the saline water from mud water. Yeah, 3.34 of those, but we're gonna need 5 steps for the mud water. So we'll just go with the hydro plants. And those will be tier 2. I think can I make the tier 2? I forget. Yes, yep, I can make the tier 2s. So we'll do that. And then engine units are easy enough. Wow, we're not going to use those assembling machines though. Oof, that's a lot of assembling machines. And then circuits are going to need their own section. So 3 per second. I'm probably going to do more than that, but let's finish this out. Omnitors and Omnikium gear wheels. Bam. Okay. And then iron pipes. All right, so that's settled down quite a bit in terms of ingredients. It's just the advanced circuits. So let's add a chunk in here. Advanced circuits. And I made 4 of each of the other one. Let's see. In terms of science, those use 2 of the basics, but this uses 3 of the advanced. So I probably want to do like 5 of the advanced. because you end up using these components to make bots as well. So I'll just do 5. And then we'll do offshoots of these components for the bot parts. Because you end up having to make bot parts with like the transistor things and the resistor things. So I'm probably going to run out of rails just before we're done. It's going to be close. Okay, so then solder, that's normal. Circuit board requires different plates. Then we need phenolic boards, which are like wooden boards, but they use resin. So we're going to have to figure out resin. Ferric chloride is pretty easy. It's just iron and hydrogen chloride gas, which is just chlorine and hydrogen. Chlorine we get from saline water. And then we end up with sodium hydroxide as a byproduct, and then hydrogen we just get from electrolyzing water. And we electrolyze purified water so that we don't have a byproduct. So those 2 parts are easy. We already know how to make basic electronics components and solder, so then transistors are the only difficulty left, which requires silicon, silver wire, and plastic. So that's going to be a mess. So I'm going to have to do plastic. Monosilicon comes from molten silicon and a monosilicon seed. And that comes from, so those are easy to make. We just add nitrogen to a tiny bit of molten silicon. So we actually need silicon ore or ingots. Let's do ingots. Let's provide ingots, and then we'll go from there. Silver wire. Can I get silver wire coils on this end of science? No, I cannot. Because that's just mixing equal parts silver and copper. I'm guessing silver wire is much more expensive the way that I can already do it. Actually, no. 5 silver wire is 4 silver plates and 5 copper plates. So each wire ends up being 1 copper and 0.8 silver, and here each wire would end up being, oh no, 1/4 of a silver and 1/4 of a copper. So it's just like the tinned wire. It's extremely inefficient until you can make the coils themselves. But that's the only way we can make it, so that means we're going to need silver ore and silicon ore to make all of this. So silver wire we will just make on site with silver plates. And so, okay. Well, we've got a journey for sure. Let me finish out this intersection. Because if you're missing any signals or rails in an intersection, that's bad news. And then we're going to have pretty much exactly enough rails. That was lucky. Lucky for me. We had 23 spare rails. And then we'll fill in the rest of this stone. And then it's time to get to work. So let's get a power with a lamp. And I'll start out with the sciences that we know and love, which is red and green science. And then we'll move on to all the pieces of the blue science, because we need to do all the pieces of red circuits. So this guy, we want to default to that assembling machine. And then this is going to be all we have to do. So that's easy enough. And then this one, we need assembling machine 2 applied, which unfortunately requires burner inserters. That's kind of annoying. And baric omnitors, regular omnitors. So we gotta move that down. Okay, iron gears. So we need iron gears for both sciences. Right? Yep. I need 2 gears a second for that and 2 gears a second for this. So I'll just make gears in the same place. Copper cable, come from plates. basic circuit boards will just request from the network. Okay. And I don't know if I can fully make 15 omnikium per second, so we may be a little strapped for that if we're truly making the full 2 science per second. All right, so then... So I need 3 making gears is all I need to remember about this. And then how many? 14 assemblers making red science. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 making red science. And then I'm gonna run out of inserters and assemblers. So let me grab some more of those. And I'll need a few more electronics assembling machines. Looks like I'm out of Omnite brick. So I could handle having a few more of those as well. Okay. What am I doing? I've lost track. Bricks, 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 bricks. Bricks I have here. There we go. And then I need inserters. Assemblers. And belts. Here we go. I'll just take all of them, please and thank you. Okay. So we'll do a corner unload up here. Corner station. Oh, right. That's going to be in the way, isn't it? Switch back to nanobots here. Okay, corner station. Bam. Unloading. Inserters. Bam. And then we need a combinator, train stop, warehouse. Okay. Am I really 1 rail short? Oh, I can handcraft rails. I kind of forgot you could do that because in Pyanodons... Wait, does that require more than 3? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? What am I missing? Is it steel? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I'm literally 1 steel short. Wow. What are the odds? Okay, I'll just grab some from up here. Okay, grab some steel. There we go. Ooh, we're out of trains. Our trains are very busy. Wonder what they're all busy doing. Just running around doing train stuff. I guess I need more than 5 now. Okay, so then we'll get this hooked up. Get a lamp over here. Okay, so then termite these trees. My sound seems to be a little glitchy right now. I don't know if that's my headphones or if that's actually Factorio. So I don't know if you guys are hearing that or not, but 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna leave space for 2, 3 beacons. No, I'll do beacons in the middle of science. That's gonna work out better. So then 6, 7. Okay. So we will have. So So this is for red science, which is in, what, Angel's components? Yeah. So that's just plates. Copper plates, iron gears. So then we'll do something like this. We can easily grab what we need. And I'll just flip that one. So they're all grabbing what they need. Now they all need to be outputting. And we'll do a power pole, and we'll just copy that. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, the sound is super weird. I think it's my headphones. I don't know why. They are Bluetooth headphones. And I'm not sure, because of how the headphones work and how OBS works, I'm not sure if you guys are hearing that or not. So I will have to listen to this recording later. But if you are, I'm sorry for the glitchy sound. Okay, and then I decided I needed 3, making, you know, let's just put those right here, making gears, since I can. And we're going to do the providing thing here as well. So these will just go onto a belt. Those will be provided up here. And then we need a requester chest. Currently, the gears are going on the bottom side, so these will go on the top side. Those are just going to be copper plates. 200 should be fine. Roboport, 5 bots. I'll make a provider. All right. And then let's start with a request of 1,000 iron. Or we'll do 1,500 iron, 1,500 copper. Okay. And then we want to copy this little section again. Right here. Copy the arithmetic combinator and the constant combinator. Sweet. Okay, change these though. We do want copper and iron. All right. And then we need to extend our logistics up to that chest. Voila. Oh, we need a robo chest. Wow, we are really short on trains. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot going on. Need more trains, I guess. All right, moving on. Get this done. So the inputs are only two different inputs for green science, so I can copy this exact formula. Probably don't have... What was I thinking? I didn't leave room for... Yeah, I didn't leave room at all for, what are they called? Beacons. So let's move this down 3 squares. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And thank goodness we have bots. Nanobots make this so much easier. And so now this can move up 3 squares. And that can do that. Okay. So then this needs to switch to the green science. And I need exactly 16, so That's 8. Do that twice. Okay. And then we need all of this intermediate stuff. So we end up needing... So here's the inputs. We need quite a few omnitors. So then... why is that showing us green belts? I wonder if it's the green outline behind the white is somehow blending to look like it wants to make green belts. But iron plates and omnitors. But then this needs the burner inserters. So it's kind of all over the place. So like these two... Sorry, no, these two I'll put like up here. And then these two need similar ingredients to the one making the belts. So something like this makes sense. Because then those feed into these inserters. But they need a little bit of space. Because we also need the circuits and the anbaric omnitors, which we need 2 making anbaric. But then regular omnitors, okay, that's nice, because then regular omnitors can be on a belt here or over here. Because all 3 of these need regular omnitors. That'll go the other direction. And then we need 5 making regular omnitors. And 7 making the Omni gears. So that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. So those will be the Omni gears, and then we need 5. Okay. So we do need omnicium, and lots of it. So let's throw that request in. Wow, we're still short on... Do we have a deadlock? You must have a deadlock somewhere. What's happening? No path. Oh gosh. I broke the whole system because I forgot about this connection. That should do it. Yep, now things are moving. Okay. Well, that's where 3 of my trains were. Where are the other 2? Oh, just getting Omnite, I guess. Okay. Well, that explains things. Alright, anyway, we need to request Omnicium. 100. And then that one, I can just put on a belt. Here. These are going to be the Omni gears. These are going to be omnitors. Did say I needed 5, right? Yeah. Okay. I also need the cable. What's that for? Oh, these guys. Okay. So then this will come down. And I will use the sides of the belt to my advantage. So then we can put back onto this belt. So I'm going to be putting onto the left side, so I need to put back onto the right side. So close, close, close. Okay. And then we will come out here because we need both of those resources for the omnitors. So that works out perfectly. I'm run out of inserters, but that'll be omnitors. And we'll put a few lamps over here just to have some light. Okay, so then the omnitors we decided are coming over here. Monitors in, along with other things. We need iron plates, iron gear wheels, which we have here. Omnium plates, which will be right here. And then I'll get the copper cable right here. Cable. So then that will get combined with the Omnicum. Let me see, what side are they going to be on? So Omnicum is on the left side going down, so it's on the right side going up. So it needs to look like this. And then that will combine with copper cables to be available to the Anbaric Omnitor crafting buildings. And that should be everything those need. The gear wheels need to be combined with iron plates here. I don't even have iron plates on the belt yet. Now I'm kind of regretting using up all this space, but we just need one more thing. Here, this can be iron plates. And then these need to be Omnicum. Okay, and then that'll just switch over so that the iron, this is so ugly, but it works. I mean, it's not that bad. It's nowhere near as bad as a lot of the other stuff I've done in this game and others, so let's not apologize. All right, there we go. So those are ripping to go. The Anbaric monitors go here. And put those in. And then we simply need a requester chest here for the circuits. Which are where? Here. 100. Okay. I like it. I like it, I like it. And then these are missing plates, which are right here. So those will just come back around. And I think that does it for science. Now here's the question. Do I do my science research in this block? I think I do. There's plenty of space here. Rather than putting science on a train and then having an entire city block dedicated to research. I might do that later, but I'm not going to do that right now. So I need labs. How many can I make right now? I'll start with 10, because I need a lot of junk that I don't have. Looks like I've run out of basic circuits, which is weird. I need to request basic circuits. And provide them. Okay. So it looks like we finally caught up on trains too, which is good. So we should see... Where's that guy going? Oh, wow. They really have to do a song and dance to get there, don't they? That's so weird. Yeah, I think I've designed things in a strange way where they need to be able to switch from left to right more easily. It's because they can only enter from one direction. I wonder if I should have these stations, you know, able to, like, shoot, able to have, you know, guys turn in from here as well. like right there, and just, or I guess I could just extend that straight, and then that would let trains turn into the station from a completely different direction. But then, I don't know, I'm more likely to deadlock this intersection because this is designed so that it can back up a couple trains backwards before it blocks an intersection. So I don't actually know what's smart there, but regardless, we've got everything running. Green science is running. We've got red science, we've got green science. It's beautiful. And I will have that come down, have that come down. And we will just load in and out. And then what I'll do is I'll just start with these labs set to be able to handle 3 different colors of science. Because by the time I get the 3rd color, I can get the longer inserters that can go 3 squares. So then I can easily just do that. And that way I can easily get military science, chemical science, and then 2 more before I have to change where these are all placed. For now, we'll just not have that. Oh gosh, I really need more inserters. I'm out of everything. I'm out of omnitors too, which is kind of bothersome. But let me make sure I'm good on circuits. Get rid of this random wooden board I have with me. And then run over to my city block that has them all in it. And we'll grab some more nanobots. We used a lot of them. We'll grab a couple more stacks of rails just to have. Grab some lamps. I think I'm good on the Omni buildings. Definitely need more assemblers. Definitely need more inserters and filter inserters. I will grab some bricks. Probably good on belts. Fill up the special belts. And I guess we should put omnitors in something so I can grab a couple stacks when I need to. So we'll do that. And then pipes. I haven't grabbed pipes for a while. Let's make sure we're good on that. Okay, couplers, pipe sections, and what the 3rd type of thing? Oh, the swivel joints. I guess I can just manually grab those, or I'm just letting myself handcraft those maybe. I don't know why I don't have those. Anyway, we need some iron gears. We need some steel gears. And I think that does it. Okay. So science is official. At least red and green science. Oh, there was a signal missing there. I wonder what else is missing. Alright, so this... okay, so we need 2 inserters, like so. Do that. Okay, that should do it. We'll put a lamp every other, and we'll just kind of tile that. We'll tile that down a ways. How many labs is that? That's 30? It seems like a good number for now. Sweet, okay, and I'll go grab the other labs and bring them back here. Oh, shoot, that's not being powered. If I use undergrounds, we can use less power poles, but I think the power poles are fine. So let me grab the other labs, and then we are set on red and green science. And we'll let those build up to 2,000 each. So what am I short on? Omnitors? Why am I short on Omnitors? I'm short on Omnitors because of Omnicium. I'm short on Omnicium just because the request is too small, I think. Let's change that to 3,000. Because overall, we need more Omnicium and copper, or iron, I mean, than I make, actually. Although most of that iron is for the blue science, so never mind. That's only 10. We actually need more Omnicium than iron for these lower level ones, but I will need to buff up this iron request too. And then basic circuits, again, we should probably have it a little bigger than our request threshold so I don't totally run out before I request more. Alright, I need to add more depots, and I need to go get those other labs torn up real quick. And then I think we will call it a day at that point. Or at least call it an episode. I guess the day's not over, is it? But don't get run over. That was close. Ooh, we are really short on trains right now. But, you know, these things build up over time, so probably just like 2 or 3 more trains would be enough. Even though it looks like I need like 5 more. Okay, so we are just going to tear up these old labs. And I guess we can tear up the old science too, just to save ourselves a little bit of making this amount of green science in the city block, so I'm not wasting tons of it. So, crap. Inventory's full. Well, let's get rid of... Where are they? I know they're here. Basic belts. I guess I'll get rid of some of this stuff. And the inserters. Because I do want to bring all the science home. Oh, geez. I didn't want that. So we'll just deconstruct all that. Of course, I'm out of inventory. Just put it away for a second. Okay. So then, fill in that hole. And let's see if we can fit all of this in our inventory. Okay, so I don't want this copper cable. I don't want an iron rod. I don't need an insulated wire. Don't need 2 gears. I don't need a boiler or 2 military science. Don't need 2 iron chests. Don't need regular inserters or white splitters. Don't need a single omnitter. That should help. There we go. Okay. Now that was only 18 labs, so I still need 2 more to finish things out. And can I make some LTN stations? I've got enough rails here. Yes. 1, 2. We'll make 3 more depots. Oh, and I heard from another player in the comments that we actually should be naming these all the same thing. Because that's why, if they're all named the same depot, then the trains will happily go to any of them. So I actually do want all of these like this, and then I actually need this to be a chain signal. So then they'll go to the first available depot. They'll wait here until their schedule tells them to go to a depot that's open in the first place. And so that way, yeah. So I think that'll work a little better for depot assignments. And then this guy, we need... Is that as far as it can be? It is. So that's not quite gonna work. Looks like this is how we need to do it. Oh, shoot. Oh, that doesn't actually work. And I'm out of pulverized stone, so we got all sorts of issues. So I'm just going to go straight here, 1 square longer than I should, so we can just have this attached like that. Okay. So we'll do that, and then we'll just copy this and this. And then we'll copy what this intersection looks like here. Okay, copy this. Except we're going to switch this around, because now the fuel is coming this way. We'll get faster inserters for said fuel. And eventually we'll copy this whole thing and put it in the city block, and there we can request the better fuel that we have. Okay, that needs to go underground. Those are both called West Depot as well. Oh, right, I need actual trains, don't I? So 2 locomotives, 2 cargo wagons. Locomotive, cargo wagon. And then you just go to West Depot, hit play. You go to West Depot, hit play. And there we go. That should do it. Upgrade these fuel lines to be yellow belts. Okay, much better. And then this right here, let's add another furnace. So we get fuel a little bit faster. Sweet, okay. So that should be a little better. Those won't run until they're filled with fuel. I discovered it's because they have a 5 seconds of inactivity condition, and so they wait until they're filled up. These guys, I don't know if they just need to have full fuel stacks to be assigned. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't have enough fuel to quite find out. Let's take some fuel from this guy. Oh, I can't. There we go. So let's see if we fill this up with fuel. Will that then be ready to go? No. We're missing something. Oh, the combinators. Duh. There we go. Okay, now I think they need to be reassigned. There we go. Now they're both set. Okay, so 7 trains is probably going to be enough, I hope. Except in maybe the craziest of times. But we'll go place those labs down, and I should use my train. What am I doing? Oh, ouch. Whoopsies. Yeah, this was much faster. Okay. So I'll get all these labs built. And that is 30. And then I can plop all my red science here. And green science. Perfect. Sweet. Okay. So now we've got red and green science completely done at 2 per second, and then we will start in the next episode working through blue science. So first we'll do red circuits, and then we'll do blue science. And then once we do blue science, a whole new world opens up to us. So that'll be great. Our first priority will probably be logistics bots within that. And getting all that automated, and that way we can make our base-wide logistics network to bring things to us, and once things are brought to us automatically, we're going to have a much easier time building new city blocks and such. So that will be very nice. Alright, well, that's all we got for today. I guess I should probably do just all the red-green sciences that are available, now that I have a bunch. So let me just queue up all the red sciences, and we'll just work our way through, one science at a time. I might make some more labs, actually. We might double this, because now I want to be able to research things faster. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.